This is MacGyver, and welcome to another episode of Ask Starbase. In this episode, I will be answering a question from Sabanga, Nizia, and Jordy at Kingsbury School, who want to know all about space shuttles. Space shuttles are an amazing piece of technology. The first launch was April 12, 1981. Since the first launch, there have been setbacks and also many technological advances, from new materials being used, safety procedures, training, and design specs. The first question they have is, how fast does a space shuttle have to go to get into outer space? Outer space is defined as the physical universe that is outside the Earth's atmosphere. The Kármán line is an imaginary boundary in space that is 62 miles above sea level. Adding together the space shuttle, external tank, rocket boosters, along with all the fuel, a shuttle can weigh around 4.5 million pounds. You need a lot of thrust to make it into outer space, and the shuttle has plenty. From zero, it accelerates to approximately 18,000 miles per hour. Thankfully, there are no police with radar detectors in space. Their second question is, how long does it take a space shuttle to get into space? Well, going from 0 to 18,000 miles per hour, it takes on average around 8 minutes for a space shuttle to enter outer space, which then leads us into question 3. How much fuel does it take to get into outer space? Having an approximately 4.5 million pound space shuttle takes more than just filling up at the gas station. Each rocket booster has about 1 million pounds of fuel. Then the external tank has about another 1.4 million pounds of liquid oxygen and 225,000 pounds of liquid hydrogen. All this fuel is calculated to burn at certain times throughout the launch into space. Engineers use complex calculations to determine how much fuel is necessary. Their last question about the space shuttle is what happens to rocket boosters when they're dropped. Well, there are 2 rocket boosters on the space shuttle. They release from the shuttle when it reaches an altitude of around 25 miles. After separation, the boosters automatically release parachutes and return to the surface. When engineers designed them, they were intended to float if they touched down in water. The tanks are then recovered and reused after carefully analyzing them for damage. NASA's space shuttles were retired in 2011, mostly due to the huge cost. NASA is currently developing a Space Launch System rocket and spacecraft for human deep-sea exploration. Thank you for your question, and thank you for watching this episode of Ask Starbase. If you have a STEM question, please email it to us at ask@starbase-ct.com, or you can go to our website, starbase-ct.com, to submit your question. This is MacGyver, signing off. I need to go retrieve a poison-filled canister from a crash site in Burma.